No
Hello, my name's
buffalo.
Esteban,
And I'm Adam.
and we're about to watch the full movie Predator 2
It's really good.
for the first time. Adam's first time. I've
Oh.
seen it before.
Acclaimed,
But we're about to give
award-winning movie.
It wasn't it nominated for an Oscar? Hold on. Let me check this out. I really hope it was nominated for an Oscar. Anyway, a little
you have
info about this movie.
Oscars.org in your favorites.
Yeah. Little info about this movie. Danny Glover is the star now.
Oh boy.
Arnold Schwarzenegger isn't in it.
Oh man, that was the key appeal of the first one.
It was.
You seen the commercials? Where it's like,
I can't.
only one man
Only
can
one man.
defeat the
Predator.
Predator.
Predator 2. Gary Busey was in it, and I had a chance to speak with Gary Busey's son, Jake,
Gary
at
Busey.
the Academy Awards. So
Oh,
it was
boy.
not at the Academy Awards. It was not nominated for an Academy Award,
Saturn.
but it was nominated for a Saturn Awards, 2 Saturn Awards.
You don't care about those. You only care
I
about the
actually do very
Oscars.
much care about the Saturn Awards. I really like them. Yeah, the Saturn Awards are very interesting.
You know, it won Cinematographer of the Year from the Australian Cinematographers Society.
That's the only win? Wait, Peter Levy, Cinematographer of the Year. Let's see what he's done. He's done Lost in Space, the 1998 movie.
For those really good.
Broken
the Life
Arrow.
and Death of
Peter Sellers.
Oh boy, Peter Sellers.
Yeah.
Ooh,
MacGyver,
I
the
knew
TV
that.
series. Oh, wow. This guy has gotten some pretty good jobs. Anyway, back to the movie. So,
Oh,
Predator
boy.
2, it was released in
1990.
1990.
1990.
It's obviously the sequel to the original Schwarzenegger classic Predator. Instead of taking place in the jungle, however, this mainly takes place in a crime-riddled
The
Los
concrete
Angeles.
jungle.
No.
The concrete jungle.
No. Oh, yeah, the concrete jungle. And this surprisingly takes place in 1997, but it was
7
released
years
in
after the movie
1990.
was released.
Interesting, fun
That's gonna be
story.
Fun.
Jake Busey talked about visiting the set of Predator 2 while his dad was on set, Gary Busey.
Oh boy.
And his dad came up to him and said, "This is what people will be wearing in 1997." And Gary Busey is wearing a business jacket with a black tie and a white shirt
That
for
looks
the
like-
majority of the movie.
That looks like the Illuminati symbol on that tie.
It does look like the Illuminati symbol, and it's really funny because that's not what people wore in 1997. People were wearing hammer pants. And if you can't remember what hammer pants are, Google MC Hammer, because what a picture. Don't do it, Adam. Okay. Let's get started with Predator 2, 1990.
the new batch.
And my computer instantly freezes. Predator 2, the new bat. Predator 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Predator 2, Lost in New York.
Oh, we could just spend hours coming up with random sequels. Predator 2, here we go again.
Predator 2, the Squeaquel.
Okay, let's get started with Predator 2.
This is gonna take a long time.
It's definitely going to take a long time. Let me raise our levels a little bit so that...
Bum 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 bum.
Bum, 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 bum.
Dun 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 dun.
Okay. Still black
Batman.
screen.
It's the intro, man.
A lot of...
You gotta
Lot
start
of-
out with the black screen.
And it starts off looking like we're in a jungle. And then watch this. Watch this. You're going to be really surprised by that. Oh,
Is it like
is
a
that a
cave?
road?
Oh.
What? Oh, we're
What?
panning up. We're
What?
panning... Oh my gosh, it's Los Angeles.
L.A.
Flabbergasted.
1997.
Flabbergasted.
Predator 2.
And then
Electric Boogaloo.
it actually starts off pretty cool. So it has...
thermal cam.
Yeah, the thermal cam. Although, one thing that I have to pick out is that this thermal cam shot would be impossible. Because this is like, he's zooming in and zooming out, all completely stabilized. This is not cool.
It's really fun. You're a really cool person. Thanks.
Yeah. Also, they didn't spend that much time doing
Why are the
thermal
windows
cam.
so hot?
Yeah. Also, just like, I think it's cool. So it's a drug bust now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That's what I watch Predator movies for.
Yep, absolutely. We love the hard
The war on drugs.
Well, yeah, this was made during the war on drugs, so drug peddlers and drug
Thanks,
people were viewed
Nancy.
as criminals, even though they very much are.
Thanks, Nancy.
Yeah, I love that guy. The guy with like the long hair shooting 2 guns. He's really fun. And of course, you have to have the female reporter with the giant haircut that defies gravity.
Maybe she shouldn't be in the middle of the
Yeah, also,
gunfight.
this raises questions about the safety of reporters and how terrible their news broadcasters are because they're sending people into the war zones.
Alright.
One thing I have to say is it's very well shot and it's very well made. It looks very good. His grill. he lost his grill. Oh, and they got shot. One thing I saw is
Oh, my George Foreman grill.
My George Foreman grill. I had 4 patties on there. I love that guy.
Oh boy, car explosion right off the bat.
Yeah, so the director, I forgot his name. The director, bless his soul, was in the middle of this stuff, and they were on the news every night because they had to shut down this entire strip, and these were all very real explosions. If you go down there, there's still remnants of the explosion, so buildings are burnt, some buildings have holes in them, because this was shot there, and it was very funny.
Oh,
Hardcore.
Hardcore.
Special report.
His teeth are very white and large.
They're outmanned, outgunned, and incompetent. Mr. Mayor, on vacation, you're home in Lake Tahoe. Get off your
Is this like
Yeah, so
InfoWars or Fox
this is
News or
this
what?
is not InfoWars though, kids. Actually, yeah, kind of. They're hating on the government official because he's on vacation in Lake Tahoe, and this is a war zone. Also, Hardcore. What a name for a show. Seriously. And here's Danny Glover.
Welcome to Hardcore News, where all we talk about is the latest news from Minecraft
Government
Hardcore.
is taking over our jobs.
Or Steve Jobs.
Steve Jobs. Yeah. So Danny Glover just got introduced. Hey, watch your language, please, guy. And I think they stole this from Aliens. You have to have a very, very strong Latino woman that knows her way around the gun, which is not a bad stereotype at all. But it feels too much like, what was her name from Aliens?
What's her name?
What's her name? It feels too much like what's her name. Like there's not much to this character. I've seen it before. Adam hasn't, but I've seen this movie before.
Oh boy.
And now they're doing something really cool, which is where they're taking...
I like that sudden...
Yeah. So Danny Glover is obviously the hero of this movie. So he's starting off. He picks up a gun that's like too small. So he finds the one taped to the top of the back door of his car. Yeah. Oh, there goes the door.
That's not good. The gun from Men in Black.
So Danny Glover is driving into the war zone, and the only protection he has from these drug busts, not from the front at all, but from the side, are two bulletproof jackets. And he's hanging out of the car, so that, like, there's less and less.
Maybe he shouldn't do that.
No. Because, like,
The 2 bulletproof jackets aren't even on the side he's on.
Yeah. Well, that's actually smart, because then they would hit the jackets, and even if they broke through them, they would lose momentum.
Yeah, but he doesn't have any protection on the side he's on.
Yeah.
And the door is completely missing.
Yeah. So this is a very funny scene. Because they're all going back inside, all the drug lords, and they're getting weapons, and then there's this guy, and they're just randomly snorting crack. Like, he just reaches into a pile of cocaine and just goes,
And then rubs it
and
on
then
his
rubs it
shoulder.
on his jacket so he can smell it later.
Yeah, man.
And I just think that's the most hilarious thing. And Danny Glover obviously is being really, really awesome.
It's really good to go into a gunfight when you're high on the cocaine.
Yeah, I feel like maybe you shouldn't be inebriated or under the influence of any drug, even if it's cocaine.
Ever, kids.
Ever, children, do not do drugs. That is bad.
Y'all smoking the weed in here?
Y'all smoking the devil's cigarettes?
I weeded yesterday.
I'll tell you this, I was down at the church and those lads were not reading them Bible.
I don't know. Some bullshit special unit.
Hey.
That's the DEA. Hey, we let them bastards get dug in now. We'll have to level the building to get them out.
One thing I noticed that Danny Glover angry screams all the time, even if he's not angry. He's just be like he's in a restaurant and the guy's like, "What can I get you for a drink?"
I'll have a bourbon on the rocks.
I love. Oh, there goes another guy just randomly.
He has a Coke mustache.
If you did not know what that guy was doing, it was not what you thought it was. He was just snorting coke. Oh, here comes the predator.
Oh boy.
Yeah,
The yacha.
the Yautja.
Sergeant, are you people in the building? No. Let's go.
Am I doing it wrong?
Yeah, you are, because you're not speaking to the mic.
Time is on his way here. I'm gonna kick my sweet asses. Come on. God damn it, go round.
So they're busting the drug lords, and I think that this is really... I like this scene a lot. I like how it flows. They shot it very long. I love long shots, and I think it's very cool how they go from very action-oriented.
Is it a steady cam?
I think it is, or maybe a dolly shot.
Oh boy.
No, it's Steadicam. But I think it's really cool because they go from action-filled to suspense, and it does it very well. And then there's a bit of comedy because they accidentally break into a sweatshop where ladies are sewing dresses.
Haha, sweatshops. It's funny because
Sweatshops.
exploitation.
Very funny, very funny. But I think that it was very interesting choice of script writing. My favorite character, I think so this guy just gets pushed out of the door. It's the guy that was snorting coke before, and he just randomly starts shooting. Love it. And Danny Glover obviously chases after that one guy and sends everybody else into the room full of a bunch of drug lords. And probably crack in the air now. You know, because it's a powder, so it'll probably just snort everywhere. And everybody's breathing it in, and then they just go like...
Whoa!
Anyway, so I think that the one problem that I have with this movie is it introduces the Predator a lot earlier than it should.
Oh. Because...
Because, like, it's...
Well, I
first-
mean, you already know what the Predator is. It's not like...
Yeah,
Because
but...
the first one, it had to have that suspense, and then they were like, oh,
Yeah.
who would see Predator 2
But-
before they saw the first one?
Well, a lot of people, apparently.
Oh boy.
Another thing is that somehow, for some reason, these effects for the Predator sometimes look better and worse. It's kind of inconsistent like the first one. You know how the first one had
Yeah.
sometimes really good-looking Predator... what's it called?
Special effects?
Special, but like
Invisibility?
the suit. Invisibility suit
Cloaking
or whatever.
device?
The cloak, the invisibility cloak of the Predator. It looked bad and good in the first one.
Well, it looked bad when it was a full body, and then it looked good
so
when
the
it was
drug
his
lord
arm.
just fell off the building because I think he was shot by the Predator. Also, Danny Glover is afraid of heights.
Oh boy.
Also, like, another thing is that the silhouette or the shadow of the invisibility cloak doesn't really look like the Predator at all, and you can tell that this was green screened.
How can you tell?
Well, the first shot, the shot in front of him.
Like that readout on the side.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's reaching white. That's not good.
Also, I like how the drug guy, the guy that was snorting crack, he
Fell off
totally
the building?
Yeah, he fell off the building, but like he also totally completely just... he fell on guacamole. You'll see that in a minute. He like full on fell on guacamole, and I really like that. So yeah, a bunch of suspense because these are people filled with a bunch of drugs and crack and stuff like that.
Don't grab her like that. I don't think she likes that.
Yeah. No, we shouldn't laugh at that at all. That was not good to laugh
That's
at.
not okay.
That was not okay. He's dead, Jim. That's a Star Trek reference.
Such a waste of ketchup.
Such a waste of
And
cocaine.
flour.
I'm sorry, yeah, flour. You could make a whole hot dog here. Just grab some random leg from somebody, put it in a sausage roll thing.
Ugh.
Get that flour, make some
Ugh.
loaves.
Yeah.
Get that blood, make some ketchup. That's how it works.
Must be the Jamaicans.
The Jamaicans. Darn foreigners.
They're stealing our jobs.
They're cutting our people to pieces.
They're cutting our people to pieces. And of course, they're all predators.
That was a
Yeah. Good for you.
yeah. So you can see like claw marks on the wall now.
Bueno para ti.
And then just a random guy hanging.
No. He's hanging out
He's just chilling.
like a villain.
He's just like, Mike. Or whatever his name is. I forgot.
Up there.
Up there. Oh, he's not wearing clothes.
No, he is.
No, he's not. He wasn't.
Oh.
See?
It's about 35, 40 feet. No rope, no ladder. The guy weighs about 190, 195 pounds.
That
Okay,
looks-
hey, don't make that
doesn't look very
assumption.
Average male weight. He looks very muscular.
13 minutes in. Wow, this is gonna take a while.
What the fuck is going on?
This is not good, Mike.
This is not good, Mike.
Mike Wazowski.
See, he lands in guacamoles.
Okay, got it.
Is he? Oh.
Mike? Phil, this is quite a surprise. What brings you down from the palace? You let me down, Mike.
You let me down, Mike.
Bad.
You've disappointed me.
I put my ass on the line to get you here. And all I expect is a little cooperation. Now, you were told that this was a federal matter. Yet you disobeyed a direct order to stay out of the building. Don't let this get out, Phil, but it's a fucking war down here.
I mean, he's true. He's right. There is a. Oh, I can't wait till later on in the movie. You're gonna love later on.
Boy.
Here comes Gary Busey.
A hella chopper.
Get. Here comes Gary Busey. Go, Gary. Hey,
Goddamn good explanation.
I should copyright that. That's a very dangerous area to land a chopper.
You gotta get to it.
Also, they're landing way too fast.
You gotta get to that chopper.
Get to the chopper.
I
It's
can't
funny
do it
because
anymore.
it's a
Yeah,
reference
it's-
to Predator
yeah,
1.
it's okay. It's the from the Terminator. And here comes Gary Busey, looking like Gary Busey. Just kind of walking around with his arms out. What happened to Gary Busey? Nobody remembers him, sadly. There he is. With his clean cut hair.
Hey, what the hell is going on here, Hardiman? Insubordination. Disregard for direct orders from the supervising officer. Now get back to your cage at Alvarado. I'll show you what insubordination.
I kind of want to read a little bit of the box on the back. This electrifying action sequel unleashes the deadly, invisible Predator. But it's only partially invisible, and I just kind of hate that.
This is
Sick
some-
beats. Also, what a police car there. They have a police minivan. Anyway,
Well,
here
I
comes
mean-
the police. I like the police station here because, like,
For you to get this, in the midst of a shootout, 5 members of one Colombian drug gang were apparently ambushed by their
Now get this. They put chemicals in the water that turned the frickin' frogs gay.
I know. We can't expose the truth to people. I like how fictional. Like, if you picture a police station stereotype,
Jeez.
this tops that. There's hot cops, there's whores, there's a fat guy with a hat.
Whoa.
Oh, that's a lady. That's a lady, not a guy. And there's a bunch of hippies.
She was not wearing a shirt.
Yeah. There's police actually attacking other people in the police station.
Oh boy, look at that
and then
computer.
there's a guy golfing.
Look at that computer, wow.
Man,
That's what computers were like in 1997.
absolutely. You betcha.
They predicted it.
They did.
Don't start with me, Mike. Hyneman's already
Don't start with me, Mike.
double sound for a week. We're not winning this war. As much as it's gonna piss you off, you're gonna have to play the game on this one.
I like how stereotypical every cop is.
Under the direction of Special Agent
It's-
Peter Keyes will be investigating criminal activities involving the trafficking and distribution of controlled substances. You will extend him your full cooperation.
Which means you cut it off my dick and shove it up my ass.
God damn it, Mike.
Well, see, that's a little hard because I imagine when you cut off the blood flow to the penis, it would go limp again, right?
It's good to meet you.
So,
Are we really talking about this?
yeah, so you would be have a very hard time
That's
doing that.
the kind of the point
Huh?
of the statement.
Digital intrusion.
Oh, it was.
To be stepping on your toes. But we're attempting to prevent King Willie's voodoo gangs from taking over and controlling the entire West Coast.
I hope that was a joke. But if the guy really is named King Willie,
A large number of deep cover
what a
operatives
guy.
I also like how they dragged voodoo into it. They were like,
No, it's totally a voodoo
let's
themed
use
movie now.
the Haitian religion of voodoo, and they smuggle drugs.
cooperation is my middle name. I'll see you around.
I'll see you around. Like, there's two ways to understand his dialogue. One, be an actual crackhead. Or two, somehow be psychic. Because he's either groaning, like, or angry screaming. Donald Glover, man.
Really
no,
weird.
Danny
how
Glover.
he keeps touching the lady.
Yeah, again, don't touch the lady if they don't want you to do that.
Not one bullet wound. Well, it wasn't with drugs or money. There's a shitload of that for the taking. Maybe King Willie brought in some outside talent.
Or he's taking his
Let's make
shirt
this
off.
big move. Bro,
Why?
split the moment he heard the action. More than one, we
And
would've
gotta show off his muscles.
Also, I like how... Yeah, totally.
last minute.
I
I
like
mean,
how...
that was the whole point of the first movie, right?
Absolutely. But, like, the first movie had a plot as well.
And then got
This one's just... Oh, it's the Predator,
Maybe
but
we should give him a job.
voodoo
Put him in
and
the pale.
drugs, I guess?
My partner Bolt is there. Somebody is screaming bloody murder. You gotta
Stop touching her. She doesn't want to be with you. She wants to walk away.
I don't think she likes her arm.
I don't think she
Touched.
likes the office she's in anymore. It's full of people that just touch her without
I
asking.
think it's also full of people who don't
You are under arrest. She said,
respect
"Why?"
the cops.
I said, because your husband is dead. You killed him. And you know what she said without missing a beat?
No.
She said, I stabbed that son of a bitch plenty of times. He never died on me before.
Just
Maybe
smacks
you
his
shouldn't
forehead.
reveal case information.
Yeah.
Even to another cop. You know, that makes me want to face palm. God.
Not a face palm, it's a forehead palm.
If any of these people, if I were running this police station, all of these people would be fired.
Oh, jeez, she just
okay,
grabbed his dick.
That's also sexual harassment. You don't grab another person's genitals without permission. That goes for both people.
Three of you have met. Lambert, if you're feeling up to it, why don't you limp your way in and go see the lieutenant? He wants to
Why don't you lip your way in? By the way, you can
Limp your way in. See what I did there.
God damn, is that bitch on the rag or what?
maybe because everybody's touching her. You know, maybe she's a little angry.
speech, kid. It's the only one I got. I only give it once, so pay attention. Tell
Okay,
That
so
man is a war zone.
Lieutenant, I paid my dues. I had to bust my ass to get my transfer.
And that scares the shit out of me, kid. No one requests to come down here unless they're looking for a reputation. There's no room for showboats or anyone looking to prove themselves. Now, I won't stand for it. Now, don't get me wrong. We need good cops down here, and they say you're good at what you do. But the team comes first. You live by that, and you'll be okay.
Yeah.
And we'll all be there for you.
absolutely.
Remember, the door swings both ways. That's it.
Danny Glover for
that's
president.
not true.
Danny Glover for president.
Door only swings one way. That's how door joints work.
Well, actually, there's two
Hinges.
No,
I just called them door joints.
Have you ever been to those doors? Doors can swing both ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, you liar. Oh, here comes the voodoo. Also,
Oh, jeez, what is this? Turn that down. You,
yeah. So,
oh boy,
yeah. So,
golly.
it kind of this is where the voodoo aspect comes in.
I don't think that's voodoo.
No, this is the real voodoo.
Yeah, man.
But yeah. So everybody's high right now.
Also, fun fact, isn't it voodoo spelled like VODOU or something like that?
No, Voodoo, the movie streaming platform that I have on my computer. Voodoo to go.
I can pay you $2 million in cash.
He's hanging upside down.
Yeah, he's hanging upside down. First off, he would be passed out by now.
Oh boy, the guy's got dreadlocks.
Yeah.
You know who else has dreadlocks?
Conan O'Brien.
The Predator.
Oh my gosh, wait, he's the Predator. What if, yeah. I want to read something off for you. So there's, on the DVD, there's 2 reviews. And none of them really say that this is a good movie. Relentlessly paced, extremely entertaining.
Well, if it's extremely entertaining, doesn't that mean it's good?
Not always. Do you know Godzilla from 1998 got a review that said it was extremely entertaining?
Oh jeez, he's painting him with blood.
Oh boy.
Or barbecue sauce.
What if he just ends up being like, it just cuts to a Bob Ross getting like, now we're gonna take our saffron red and we're just gonna paint on the stomach lining.
Bright red.
Huh?
He uses bright red.
I'm sorry, Adam. I didn't write an essay on Bob Ross. And then another one. Oh, they're about to cut his heart. Oh, that was a thing that happened. Oh, here comes the Predator.
All right.
So here comes the Predator's classic 3-light thing. Oh, and he is shot. He is down. Score for the Predator.
Tell my wife I never loved her.
Tell my wife that the kids are in the basement. That was too dark.
Whoa.
That was too dark.
Alright, I'm just gonna go out and say it. This movie is not where you would find a good portrayal of voodoo.
This also
As
is
a
a movie
religion.
where you would not find a good portrayal of drug lords. And I don't mean to give drug lords a good...
Or drug addiction.
Oh, wait, is that where that came from? Or was that... No, wait, was the net that tightens and cuts through, was that in the original?
I don't know.
Because I remember in Alien vs. Predator, but I don't remember in the original.
Maybe.
I like how that guy's just right. He's right. You could see that.
That thing looks like a giant thing of the thing in Infinity War where Thanos has it and he like gives it to Gamora.
Oh my gosh, here comes the Predator.
He's like a turd in the wind.
Wow. Okay, so here comes the news again.
Your lightsabers would make a fine addition to my collection.
And then I didn't get to it, but the next review says, you'll barely have time to catch your breath. That's not good. If you can't catch your breath in a movie, you should get out of that movie. It might kill you. I should actually keep that with me so I can have information. This was kind of a spur of the moment. We literally set up and then
Maybe you
started.
shouldn't have said it like that.
What?
It's spur of the moment.
Well, it's true. We kind of just had the idea to record our commentary of the movie.
It's Captain Kirk.
Wait, what?
No, it looks like him.
Oh my gosh. I was
kinda
like,
does.
really excited. William, hey, it's
It
Paul
kinda
Blart.
does look like
Oh
him.
my god, it's Paul Blart, security officer.
Maul Blart.
Paul Blart, Paul Cop. Hey,
Paul Cop.
hey, it's me, Paul Blart.
We didn't hear that. Let's go. Hey, nice flashlight. Mind if I borrow it?
Nobody ever says that. Hey, nice flashlight. Mind if I borrow it?
Can I borrow your flashlight? Wink, 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 wink.
No. The answer is absolutely not. Oh, okay. So now they're all strung up.
Oh boy.
This is, like, if you're planning to watch Predator 2, this is not a movie to watch with family.
No, you watch it with the kids. Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, just have a copy. No adult supervision. They just play Predator 2 at the kids' table.
It's like in Home Alone, but it's Predator 2 instead of
Jamaicans.
another movie.
They're Jamaicans. King Willie's
I've
boys.
seen it all before. Took his heart out. Terror tactics, man. You know, to scare the shit out of their enemies.
Okay, I don't want to be mean or anything, but I can't understand half the characters.
Well, maybe because you keep talking over them.
No, half of them just say things weirdly. Also, Adam, this is a commentary. What else am I supposed to do? Welcome to our commentary.
The Jamaican chiefs will make a move without his approval. So what the fuck happened? Shit.
That's not entertaining, is it? That's also just, like, illegal, because we're just recording the audio from the movie.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
What's she saying?
I don't know. She's not making any sense.
Wait, hold on.
Saying el diablo vino por ellos. The devil came for them.
Shit, if the Colombians
Is she the lady from the original? Because I remember the original Predator
Yeah.
had... Is she the same lady?
I know, because she's different looking.
Adam, do you remember what she looked like?
Yeah, well, her skin was a different tone. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I had
Adam,
to bring it up.
you
Her
can't
hair was
say-
a different color.
You can't say that here. I'm
And
sorry, everybody.
she spoke English, her second language, better than Spanish. Her original language.
I want it cleared immediately.
This is a restricted area.
You're walking on physical evidence.
Oh, shut up, Gary Busey. You are too.
Back off.
Lieutenant, I'd like a word with you in private, please.
I'd like a word with you in private, except we're in a giant room where everybody can hear everything.
I see you've been handing out M&Ms to all the other people. Why haven't you handed me an M&M?
You got a big nose, and you're sticking it too far in my business. Now maybe you can hear this. The next time you cross me, you're gonna turn up missing.
Like, I love Gary Busey as an actor, but I'm very distracted.
Get it right now. Yes, sir.
Freedom of the press. Freedom of... Also, how did he get up there? How
I
did
don't
he...
think they can be
No, but how did he get up
Police.
there? Anyway. Because this
The
is like a
Predator
penthouse
gave him a
apartment.
lift.
How
The
did
Predator,
one camera...
Predator gave him a lift. You know?
I know Predator personally. Everybody calls him Predator. His name is Ron.
His name is Yotcha.
No, his name is Ron. He comes by the coffee shop every now and then, orders a tall latte with room for cream.
Last person in the world you want to fuck with.
I bet you he has a Pokemon shirt. I bet you that guy owns a Pokemon shirt.
It's a shirt made out of Pokemon cards.
Woo!
You wanna make me proud, kid? Take your bag of tricks, stay with them, find out where they take her. Meet me later at Besitos. And be careful, these guys are good.
Hey, don't worry, Lieutenant. Surveillance is my specialty.
Hey, don't worry, guys. All I'll do is go on to voice Car, Buzz Lightyear, whatever his name is, from Cars. Light something.
These guys sure aren't the DEA.
Lightning McQueen.
Yeah, him.
Stay out of sight. I'll meet you at 1 o'clock. You take a good look at
Bazinga, it's me, Lightning McQueen.
wait for me.
Oh my gosh, wait, actually, this is like a very funny part, and I have a lot to say about this scene. Not this scene.
Watch your ass, Danny boy.
Also, Danny Boy, that's not Danny Glover's character's name at all. Also, you're about to do more government business. Don't drink.
You heard it here, kids. Don't drink in government.
Don't sip on the devil's teacup or whatever.
Done real good, kid.
You're real good, kid.
All right. Start a tale on keys. Everything he does.
So another thing is that they stopped the guy from recording on the penthouse, but like also they didn't take his camera because Danny Glover has the video. It's on the news. One, how did they air it so quickly? Two, why didn't they steal the camera? Because they easily could have overpowered that guy. It's a cameraman. What is the cameraman gonna do?
I know, right?
Cameramen are the nerds of television, and everybody
and
in
you
television
can say
knows
that.
Huh?
Because you're a camera person.
I do like cameras.
You like the cameras.
I do like cameras a lot. And
Well, I mean, he's really buff cameraman because he's got to carry around that camera.
it's actually not even a professional news camera. That was like a cheap VHS camera.
Yeah, man.
Anyway,
VHS cameras.
Yeah, being a
1997
cameraman also
VHS
ruins
cameras.
movies because all I notice is shots like this. So I actually read a commentary about this. They had 2 cranes hooked up to each other to get this shot because they have to push
cool.
down through a building and then follow. I think it was Gary Busey, but I don't remember. No, it's not Gary Busey. Just follow an actor walking down through a parking garage, and they have to get to eye level with him. But one crane can't reach that far.
You know what ruins movies for me?
What ruins me?
Yeah. Also, reading a bunch of science stuff, because then I'm just like, wait,
That's not possible.
wait, how is that flying? Wait, what?
First off, how can he do that? Oh, this is where he dies. Sorry. Sorry, Adam. I didn't.
Spoil a almost 30-year-old movie.
Yeah, almost 30.
Can you even believe
No,
it's
it's-
been 30 years since
It's
this
30.
movie
It's
was
30.
released?
No, it's almost 30. You're right, math. So, like, while we have this quiet scene, a little more information about Predator 2.
Just looked up Predator 2.
Yeah, I did. 89% of Google users like this movie, and I'm going to add myself to that, because it's an entertaining movie.
Entertaining doesn't
Yeah.
necessarily mean good.
No, it's not. It has a 6.3 out of 10 on IMDb, a 27% on Rotten Tomatoes.
That's the highest rating it has, 6 out of 10.
Yeah, that would be 63%. Right?
Yes.
Yes.
Because you're just moving a decimal.
Yeah. And then 46% on Metacritic. So it has a nice wide span of reviews, some good, some bad.
Teacher, when am I gonna use this in the real world? When you're talking over Predator 2. That's when you're gonna use this.
Oh,
math.
wait, Kevin Peter Hall. So Kevin Peter Hall, I believe, was also the original Predator, was he not? Yeah, so Kevin Peter Hall was the original Predator, and he played the Predator in this movie as well. He also died a year after. I should not laugh at that.
The coincidence? Probably.
No, definitely. What else would there be? Yeah. Let's go to the IMDb page because they have trivia that I can share with y'all, even though you could easily just go onto a movie. Adam, are you breathing into the microphone?
No.
Okay, this is not an ASMR. Please stop.
Por favor,
Parents Guide. Critics reviews.
Necesito
Storyline.
usar el baño porque estoy
Trivia.
muy enfermo.
So the filming of the alley scene was a very troublesome... We'll read that when we get to the alley scene. We'll read that. So this was actually... So the gangs in the movie were actually based on actual gangs terrorizing New York and Kansas City.
But not.
But like
voodoo.
not Los Angeles. Oh, that was Mina the Predator. He saves them, then lets him fall, then saves him again,
That's nice.
and then probably kills him. Let's see if that happens. Oh no, totally dead. He's totally dead. Oh, I really like how this is actual ketchup. Look at
Is
the
that his
screen.
belt?
No, watch this. They're gonna drop, and it's actual ketchup.
His ketchup.
It's just ketchup.
They should have dropped some organs.
They should have. They should have had him accidentally drop the spine.
Aggression level 40% above average.
40% above average.
Throughout his 18 years as a Los Angeles police officer.
Is
Also
a
responsible for the destruction of 11
Are you making fun of her voice?
What about 10
No.
combinations for valor?
No.
And the best felony arrest record in the history of this department.
legal action
I think he is.
That, and my intervention on your behalf are the only reasons you still have a job, Harrigan. If it were
Arnold
up to
Schwarzenegger said no to this movie because he hated the director and the script.
Can't blame him.
I mean, yeah, because like this wasn't a time where he was getting jobs, so he had much better stuff to do.
Wayne attitude, flagrant
This was a
disregard
time
for
before
policies
the
and
app game ad.
no one
Oh,
underneath is gonna impede
The, like,
progress of this
what is it called?
force.
Advanced Warfare or something like that.
No one.
Oh, the spear weapon that the Predator used was stolen, and it hasn't been found, I don't think.
Just like, what was it, guy's jockstrap?
You're too close to the
Oh,
stand.
That he
just,
won
yeah,
the
but
film.
see, John Oliver found the jockstrap again.
Oh boy.
Yeah, they made a whole movie about it.
No, they didn't.
No, they did.
They made a trailer.
They made a sorry.
Whoever killed him is gonna pay. I'm gonna finish it.
Wax and Furious.
Yes, that is the title. So now Danny Glover is chasing after Donald Glover. What's his face? What's his face? Gary Busey.
That's my favorite face.
Really on what you want with this asshole. Because now it's personal. And he's a dead man. The concept of what you're dealing with is way over your head. I'm warning you. You don't know what you're dealing with. And I'm warning you. Stay the fuck out of my way.
Oh, we've been recording for like 42 minutes. Man, I'm surprised I have enough space on this.
I'll take care of him. No. Let it go. We're too close.
Gary Busey, you don't realize that if you kill him, you're getting closer. What's this? Who's joining me in the studio right now? Mr. Gary Busey himself.
Hello, it's me, Gary Busey.
Gary, what were you thinking while signing on to this movie?
I was thinking, I need money.
Man, and why did you need money?
Five assorted trash and one good cop.
Why do you think I need money?
Next you say,
Well, I don't know. I'm not Gary Busey. Gary Busey.
I'm leaving.
Okay, Gary Busey, everybody. Yeah, that made every mic peak. It was just a row of lights flashing. Every mic peak there.
Endorsements both ways,
All right, we do it together. Come on, talk to me about keys.
Okay.
It's been everywhere. We've been on it for the last 3 days.
And they're not looking for drug dealers.
Yeah, they've been setting up these weird radar sensors all over downtown. I mean, I used my whole repertoire just to keep up with it. I had scanners on them.
3 red cars in a row.
That's 4.
Well, that's
5.
That's a truck.
Well, there was
Boy.
4 red cars and a red
There were
truck.
4.
There were 4. I saw them. Adam, I'm not crazy. I'm not on crack. Crack doesn't make you do that. Never mind.
Crack makes you whack.
Crack makes you whack, kids. Stay away from crack.
Damn close to it.
Whack.
Whack. You
Remember when
should get a
people
headphone splitter, because then you can monitor this too.
Remember when people thought that whack was an acceptable word to say?
Possible.
Just do it.
I used whack in a sentence today. And not, ironically.
Okay, we've only got 22 minutes remaining on safe window of operation. Verify that final telemetry check. Start your test now. Scan track 3, 2, 1. Mark.
Number 6. Power up on the UV banks.
We're complete on the lower UV banks. Ready for testing.
Second level, check for ambient temperature variations. You got 2 minutes. Now get going.
You all
feels like they don't really care about the predator.
It feels like they don't, because they don't know it exists yet, Adam. They haven't seen it yet.
They didn't see the giant spear that he was carrying around that wasn't invisible.
No, but they didn't see the predator. These are the government guys. They came in after.
Please do not touch anything.
I love that lady so much.
My peanut butter, don't touch it.
Don't touch my peanut butter! I have a sandwich to be made! I shouldn't make that accent.
Why not?
Because it's offensive.
Yeah.
Medical examiner and the chief pathologist in the city, and they've cut me out.
I mean, our accent probably sounds hilarious when we speak.
Yeah. Ooh, back in the Michigan accent right there. I'm John Flickma from Flickma Automobiles.
What's that?
John Flickma. You've never heard John Flickma?
No.
Really? Oh my god. I'm sure people in California have heard of John Flickma. He has the most annoying car commercials.
150,000 times normal magnification. Astonishing. This material doesn't correspond to anything on the periodic table.
Lieutenant, what the hell is that thing?
I don't know, but you don't buy it in a hardware store.
Military?
Good guess. Either someone that got away from them or something they want real bad. Keys.
I'm pretty sure
Getting closer now.
things from other planets, most of that stuff would still be on the periodic table.
Yeah.
King will ever see you now.
It's okay.
Oh wow.
I'll call you later.
First off, one thing I don't know if is
Why is the car's zebra
Yeah.
print?
because this is the 90s, Adam. This is everybody here is high. Like this is a very
wanna get
stereotypical
high, Mom?
representation of Jamaican
Yes.
people. Because they're just in a zebra printed car.
It's a very stereotypical presentation of everybody in the movie.
Yeah. Oh my god, I hate how they stereotype that predator. He just wants to make friends.
He just wants to add their lightsabers to its collection.
Yeah. So this is the scene that they had to film, and it was hard to film this because this was not a set. This was filmed in an actual hood, and it was
Jeez.
yeah. So
That's a lot of smoke.
it is a lot of smoke from coming from the car, and it was a very difficult scene to film because it was not a very safe neighborhood.
And they also had a car full of marijuana vapor.
No, full of fake smoke, Adam.
I did not inhale the marijuana vapor. That is not a good Bill Clinton impression.
I did not inhale the marijuana vape. That was a better Bill Clinton. Still not good, but better. This reminds me of a scene from another movie. That's all.
Really, the guy in the dark alleyway reminds you of a scene from another movie?
Oh my gosh, he was Batman. I'm just kidding. No, here's a stereotype of a voodoo god guy, dude, king.
Is this the guy from Princess and the Frog?
No. But like,
No.
yeah, basically the same character.
Tell me why, Babylon, Mr. Policeman. I want some information. Information. You want next to Lord the King? He killed your people. Now mine. I think you know who he is. I want him. I don't know who he is,
That laugh.
but I know where he is.
Remember the laugh from the original movie?
Oh my god, the predator laugh.
That
Oh,
seemed
that was
kind of
the
similar.
scariest part. Oh, bones, because every voodoo dude has to have bones, just on him, in his hand,
Yeah, man.
What
so he can throw them down dramatically.
no killing what can't be killed. Hey,
Look at all the bones.
this thing that's killing your people and mine is from the other side. I can feel him all around. You can't see the eyes.
I was watching an Onion skit, an Onion TV skit, and they're interviewing a guy who talks to ghosts. Fake, of course.
Onion.
But it's very funny because he's like, I mean, I could talk to one right now, but it takes me over an hour just to get into Zen, so I could talk. And it's just the most boring interview because his job is really boring, and it's the most hilarious thing. And I
What was
really
the,
like it.
that British lady that went on a bunch of morning shows and she was like, I have sex with ghosts.
Oh my god, yeah, her. I forgot about her. I wonder if she's gotten any more ghosts.
No, she hasn't. I hope she's gotten
Wait,
medical help.
Adam, I don't know if you noticed this, but it does use that dun-na-na-na-na-na, dun-na-na-na-na-na,
Bum bum bum.
dun-na-na-na-na-na, dun-na-na-na-na-na. It does use that in the movie. Just a little later.
no.
Did you need to throw them down again?
Yeah, he did. He needed to throw those bones down. Because he has to pick them up again.
He threw them down and then picked them up and then threw them down and then picked them up again.
He had to do that so he could stay here for the plot purposes.
Yeah. Oh, here comes the predator.
He has a little carving of
Which
a face
this
on
is
one of
actually
his
an interesting
dreadlocks.
effect because you can see that the foot, the water actually goes around the foot, so there is a little hole where the water.
Oh
would have
yeah,
been. So
and
that's
the water disables it. You think they would have figured that out?
Yeah, but no, but like the steps in the foot, the clear effect looks good here because the steps, the water follows that there is a physical foot there, so it does not go.
The
and splash through
alien
foot.
race can go like 900 million light years or whatever to star, but it can't find a way so that the
Oh,
water
they didn't
doesn't.
even show the predator cutting off his head. Also,
The water doesn't
doesn't the
disable
predator
his
collect
face.
spines?
He collects lightsabers. No, he collects all sorts of trophies.
Yeah.
Because there's the, like, potato peeler for flesh.
He just used it. Well, good on him for being clean at least, you know? He's gotta be clean.
We use all the parts of the buffalo.
What are you doing? What?
A fine addition to my collection.
Thank you for that, Adam. Well, good
That
on
was
him for
really
being
good
clean.
quality.
Also, is this where the xenomorph are? No, not yet.
No, that's near the end.
Hard core.
A psycho vigilante killer continues his daily diet from murder. Bodies strung out. Bodies with the
I like how
skins
sweaty he is.
torn from the cadavers.
I'm J. Jonah Jameson!
The vicious drug lord found in an alley just around the corner.
Just around the corner.
Cut off and his spinal column torn from the body, a fitting demise to the Prince of Powder.
Who played Tony
Prince
Pope?
of Powder.
The Prince of Powder.
First then him with
Because he's a
you. And
drug
you were
lord.
right
Who
there.
played Tony Pope?
He's playing with you, Mike. You've got to be careful.
Yeah, we all gotta be careful. What about Keys? Anything there?
There's definitely something slippery about our brother Keys.
That's what she said.
Seems there's a
Oh my god.
PhD
Haha.
in science is Cornell. Hot out of college and right into bed with the strategic defenses.
Oh boy, they're spraying the ladies with the fire hydrant water.
Morton Downey Jr. Played Tony Pope. And he was in Legal Tender.
No relation to
Driving Me
another
Crazy.
Downey Jr.
He was no, I don't think so. He was in Meet Wally Sparks, Hollywood the movie, Diagnosis Murder, Counter-Strike, The Silencer,
I don't think.
Body Chemistry 2. All of those great films. Needless to say, he didn't have a great career.
Yeah, that's what we'll find. Take the Metro Long Beach line. I'll pick you up at the Vernon Station.
Can you like, can Danny Glover like say an actual word instead of going? Oh, it's a bear. I realize that people listening to this will not have the visual, so me just going, "Oh, it's a bear," really doesn't help them visualize what a bear is.
It's a taxidermy bear.
It's a taxidermy bear being rolled in by people from a truck into a store.
Wait a minute.
What?
So, it's the Predator collects trophies,
Yes.
and there's this also taxidermy store.
Wait, hold on. That kid is just playing around with a fake machine gun in a cemetery. I don't like that kid anymore.
Well, good, because he's about to die.
I don't think he is. It's not a real gun. Remember, the Predator only attacks... He doesn't attack pregnant women. And he only attacks people that are armed.
Wait,
or
what?
attack him. Yeah, he has... Because the Predator is about honor.
Yeah.
So he doesn't attack pregnant women or people who are unarmed or haven't, like, attacked them in any way.
That's different from most hunting strategies in animals.
Well, then again,
Where
also...
they attack the young and the weak.
But, Adam, this is not an animal. This is the Predator.
But it is an animal.
Coming to a theater near
It's
you.
not from Earth.
The Predator 2.
Oh, there goes Danny. Wait, they already had a funeral service for the guy that got killed.
Yeah.
Oh, because there was no body. So
Yeah.
they just kind of stuck a rock in the ground and be like, that's where he goes. It's the necklace that the guy was wearing. And he just whips out a gun. He's like, I love that. Boom! 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 I think this is where the...
Got some
theme comes
whiplash there from the...
in. Yeah. I think this is where the Predator theme comes in. Danny Glover looks so scared. Oh my god. They pull out the suspense of this theme pretty well. I mean, it's suspenseful. Because you don't know if the Predators is still there or not.
We're the Mario Brothers and plumbing's our game.
Oh my god, the subway. Oh, I love the subway scene too. I love the subway scene.
Not as good as the Jimmy John scene, am I right? Haha. Sandwich jokes.
No autographs, Pop. Hey, look, there's 2 seats right there. I told you.
Don't touch me.
At least they can say, like,
Jeez.
they don't.
Oh, jeez.
Nobody understands personal boundaries here.
Yeah.
And it's annoying to me.
You look like a sympathetic dude. My partner here needs an operation, but we're a little short of cash, if you know what I mean.
No need for that. Whoa! Get the hell away from me! I know how to use this thing!
So these people try to rob this guy on the train, and he pulls out a gun, and then one of them pulls out a gun,
And then another one of them.
and then everybody else has a gun on the train.
I mean, it's L.A. I mean, everybody has a
I
gun.
think it's so funny because everybody just pulls out a gun, and there's no reason for it. It's not like they're all from a government agency or anything. They just all have a gun.
That old lady had a concealed weapons permit.
Oh my god, the Predator's on the train.
When have I seen a movie character on a train before?
Snakes on a Train. But that was a plane and it was in the sky, but there was a parody called Snakes on a Train. Or actually, not a parody, a rip-off film.
Yeah.
Yeah. So everybody's dying.
But you can't see anything because it's dark.
Kind of like in Alien vs. Predator 2, where everything was underexposed. I think it was interesting that they chose a subway. Because
Instead of a Jimmy John's?
no,
I'm sorry.
I just now got that joke. I just got that joke now. Thank you for that. I think it's interesting that they chose Subway because I don't really connect Los Angeles to subways at all. Like, is there a subway in Los Angeles?
I mean, is there?
I don't know. The only place I've ridden a subway was in South America in Chile. So. I'm gonna upload this to YouTube and see if I get copyright strike.
Better not.
I hope I better not upload it or better
This
not.
is my personal information.
What do you
My
mean?
phone number is
No.
555-555-555. 555.
I just turned off Adam's mic. Okay,
It's not even a real phone number.
Adam, but see, I didn't know that. Because I am a little slow in the head. I'm slow. That was my predator noise.
Yeah. You okay?
And then there's this one sassy. This is all made up, but there's this one sassy guy on the train's like, I'm not moving until I get to my stop. I don't care if there's aliens on
I don't
this
think
train.
that's sassy. That's just stubborn.
I don't care if there's Okay, you want me to make it sassy? You can go take your shoe and shove it up your booty because I am standing right here. There, that's sassy. How about that? You like that sass?
I don't. Not particularly.
I know.
Now you see here, this scene is playing off of people's fears of confinement when you're being confined in a small space with something that's going to kill you.
Yes, like in what was this movie? Alien. Alien is a great example of that.
But that was on a larger spaceship, whereas this is on a single subway train.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Are you looking at your social media?
Absolutely. So they stopped the train via emergency stop, which was a very, very good thing to do because there is a murderous alien on the train. Don't you agree?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Don't you hate it when that happens?
I hate when that happens.
Yeah.
You know, I hate when a murderous alien is just on a train.
He's trying to take your lightsabers for his collection.
Absolutely.
Shove your teeth in his face.
Yeah. Oh, the one sassy, not sassy, very strong female character, which this is a good representation. She's not afraid to go into battle, but of course she goes in alone. She couldn't call for backup, which was...
Going in alone is always good, especially when you're in a horror movie.
Especially when you're in a horror movie.
Is that my face? You can't have my face.
I'm going on live.
Get off.
No. Yeah.
Look, Mom, this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to go to live.
So Predator is... So she's going to the Predator. I imagine there's going to be a jump scare here. So,
I would imagine.
I mean, if there's not...
What is that like? The scene
Is that a jawbreaker? Or is that an eyeball?
The scene in Alien where the alien's just like, ah! And then you see it.
Oh my
for like
gosh,
a
yeah,
second.
he's just like happy to be there. He's like, hey. Yeah.
The slasher pose, which just looks really dumb.
It does look dumb. It very much does.
Hello, Mike.
When you speak, just talk into the mic, Adam.
That's what I'm doing.
Are you sure?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, sure.
Uh-huh. I've done videos. I know how this works.
Have you now?
Yeah.
Where?
The YouTubes.
Wait, you have a YouTube channel?
Yeah.
Do you want this? Do you want the audio from this?
No, I'm good. This isn't going on my YouTube channel.
This is going on mine.
I'm not gonna plug my YouTube channel either, so...
Adam, plug your YouTube channel.
No.
Oh, we've been recording for over an hour now.
Deep shock, she's alive.
Oh, Violet's here, I think. Violet's on the live.
I'm so sorry that this is how you decided to spend your Sunday.
So, yeah, we're recording a commentary for Predator 2. So Danny Glover is just wandering into a random crowd. And now there's a rescue effort, which would be smart to go into when there's a rescue effort, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and he's just looking at the bodies randomly, which is kind of weird, don't you think, Adam?
Yes, that is kind of weird.
Absolutely it is.
I mean, it's not like he's a police officer that has to inspect the
Well,
bodies.
he's not. It's not his job to inspect the bodies.
Is it?
No, it's not. That would be the body inspector, whatever you call it.
The body inspector.
The body. Hey, what's up, guys? My
He
name's
shows up at work every morning and he's like, hey, I'm the body inspector.
the body inspector's here. I just thought that would be such a great porn name. What's up? My name's Tim, and I'm the body inspector.
Oh boy. Fantastic comment. L.
Yeah.
My favorite letter in the alphabet.
Yeah. It's right there in the name, alphabet.
Yeah. Alphabet. Alphabet.
A-L.
I'm gonna eat that darn cat.
It's really funny, Adam, because Alf.
It's a very spooky scene.
I
building
swore.
atmosphere.
I swear that I've heard the theme. I know that it's in the
It's
movie.
building atmosphere, which we're destroying by going, haha, elf, it's funny.
Yeah. Man, somebody should really clean this. Like, I know that the subways are usually dirty, but like, okay, like that's actually kind of cool.
The body on the tracks.
Body on the track, but like he was just, his spine was just taken out. Yeah.
Climb that ladder.
Climb that ladder. Oh my god! How does nobody see that?
Ladders are a great
What
way
is
to
going
build
on
suspense.
here? What's his face? The annoying news reporter. God, I love him. Danny Glover. By the way, it's a mix. What I'm saying is a mix between characters and actors because I don't know all the characters' names and I don't know all the actors' names.
Oh boy, it's Alex Jones.
Oh my god! Danny Glover just punched a camera guy in the face through the camera.
He deserved it though. He
was being a bad reporter.
Fake news bad reporter.
No, he wasn't being a fake news reporter. He was just being a bad reporter because he was following around going, more mutilation, more victims. He was very partisan. And I don't want to get very political here.
Partisan? Not really.
Well,
it's less partisan and just more just a general bias.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Which I guess is fine as long as it's not like
it's a bias, but
big corporations.
If you're a news, you're supposed to be unbiased. If you're a news source,
a journalist can be biased. They just have to have that bias revealed, and it can't be like they're paid.
Yeah,
and that's their bias.
So that's the thing, and I like how we're watching Predator 2,
and
a movie that could not be
journalistic
further
integrity.
than politics.
It's journalistic integrity, and that's not really politics.
But see, that kind of blends into politics, especially right now, because
oh boy, let's not get into this.
There's just a whole if anybody was listening throughout the entire thing,
slammed into the car.
Where they would cut. This is where they would stop. Yeah. So they just slammed into a car. Oh, so these are the bad guys, and they're fighting against Danny Glover. Oh, please tell me this is because of Gary Busey.
I feel like I don't. See, these colonial marines are some real tough hombres.
Yeah. Oh, I remember this scene. I really like this scene because
is a good scene, yeah.
Yeah, this screams 90s, especially the light. Like everybody knows that lightning effect from the 90s.
That lightning effect from the 90s.
Yeah, it's just like a blue string.
Wait, somebody else joined.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. 2 people.
Absolutely.
We're not watching Predator 2.
So they're suiting up.
They're suiting up to go down to the moon, LV-426.
Oh, Gary Busey is wearing... It looks like he's in Lost in Space. You know those silver suits from Lost in Space?
I'm gonna pretend I do, yes.
Am I the only one that has ever seen the original Lost in Space? I follow Bill Mumy, who plays...
I'm not as well-versed in the film as you are.
Yeah. Well, it's Lost in Space. Gary Busey, you don't know what you're doing.
You got no idea. You don't know what you're looking at when you're looking here.
Gary Busey, you are Gary Busey.
A pheromone sensor.
One of his kind, stalked and eliminated an elite special forces crew in Central America. There were 2 survivors. They indicated that when trapped, the creature activated a
Where did they
self-destruct
bury
device
those
that destroyed
survivors?
enough rainforest to cover 300
Wait,
city blocks.
they survived.
It's the riddle.
Otherworld life forms.
What?
You don't know the riddle where it's like a plane crashed and there were these many survivors and it was on the border? Where did they bury the survivors?
Oh. On whichever side the survivors landed on.
You don't bury the survivors though.
Oh my god.
What the heck?
I love myself now.
You just got that and then you immediately forgot it.
You admire the son of a bitch.
Not what he does, Lieutenant. For what he is. For what he can give us.
Oh, so they're gonna...
Scientific technology.
It reminded me of the part in Alien where they're like talking to the Ash head and they're like, you admire him, don't you? And it's like,
Ash totally had a crush on the Xenomorph.
his
He wanted...
physical integrity is matched only by its hostility or something. Its hostility is only matched by its physical perfection. Something like that.
Yeah, Ash had a major crush on the alien. On the Xenomorph.
Seems he has a taste for beef.
I think he was vegetarian.
Beef!
Well, we prepared to
What about a vegetarian predator? He just attacks a person. It's like, well, aren't you gonna eat me? No, thanks. I'm on a carb-free
predators
diet.
don't
Can't-
eat the people anyway.
Well, yeah, but you would assume that if he was a hunter, he was gonna kill you. Then he would eat you.
Yeah, but not all hunters kill for food. Most don't these days.
Well, okay, well, that's because PETA exists.
Nitrogen. You're not
Well,
gonna kill his asshole. You're gonna freeze
they
him.
kill, but they kill for trophies, which is what the predator does.
Well,
grab a seat.
you're right, I guess, yeah.
Show. This is history.
This is history.
This is
Sorry.
history.
I gotta do it again.
Coming to a theater near you. Predator 2.
There's just a sign that says red, and it's in red. And I immediately
it's-
thought Red Robin.
Red Robin.
Yum.
There we go.
Let's get him.
A 2 whole viewers.
2 whole viewers, I mean, come on.
Yeah. So they're in. What are they doing right now? Are they going... They're going after the Predator. Trying to capture it.
Of course they are.
Yeah. Well, that's what I just said, Adam. But,
Yeah. Yeah,
But where are they? I forgot.
they're in the subway.
I don't think they're in the subway.
The subway.
I don't... Adam, stop. I don't think they're in the subway, though. That's the thing.
Haha.
What's all this interference? Cracking problems.
So this kind of reminds me of Aliens.
Yes,
A lot of this
I
is
just said that. I know, because they were suiting up, and I was like, they're getting ready to go down to Moon LV-426.
Well, this reminds me of the scene where they're going in to investigate and they're monitoring them. A lot of this movie is just stolen from Predator. I mean, from Aliens. 'Cause
Yes,
there's-
we should definitely go down the hallway with walls shaped like ribs.
Well, they don't know that he wants that.
Let's
I'm sorry,
talk
I
about
shouldn't assume that the
aliens.
Predator was a he.
Well,
That
there
they-
are female predators.
There are, but none of them have been confirmed to be in a movie. None of them are in a movie. Actually, was there a female Predator in the movie? In the new The Predator.
I don't know, I haven't seen it.
I don't know. We should film record a commentary of The Predator with the guy who did the Predator mask. He works on the doc team.
We should not reveal all this information. You gotta censor that, buddy.
It's not that much information. It's on his IMDb page.
But now you're revealing where we live
Moving to the second level.
No,
and what school we go to.
Stairwell.
I didn't reveal that.
Playing right into it.
We live on the
Oh my
planet
God.
Jupiter.
Adam, they're playing right into it. So this is a very uneventful scene.
Yes,
so
he works
far.
on the Google Doc team.
Oh my god, the Predator.
My favorite. They got the Triforce of Wisdom.
But like, it does feel like a video game what they were just doing. Wait, so Gary Busey's in this team, right?
He is, right?
So
I don't know, maybe.
the guy who played the Predator actually studied
Predator.
Jamaican dances. Like traditional Jamaican dances to give the Predator more of a vibe, a feel. Because like it's easy for somebody to just get in a suit and walk around, but he went above and beyond, and I have to credit him. Even though he's dead, I have to credit him to that. Also, is it snowing?
No, they're inside.
But like, yeah. Oh, I remember this. This was a mill. It's some form of a mill, and they had to wear face masks, like the crew too, because of all of the chemicals and dust in the air.
Blah. It's me, the Predator.
That's it. That is frightening, Adam. Don't ever do that again. What if the Predator just takes off the mask and is like, "Hey, I'm Danny DeVito. Give me an egg."
Predator? I hardly know her. Ha ha ha.
Hey. This movie predates her, you. Predator. That was... Thank you. You can find all of my comedy albums.
For free.
For absolutely no money at all. You just have to imagine them. We should make another cut of this where we just do the sound effects. Click, 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 click. Whoop! Whoop!
This really reminds me of Aliens.
No, yeah, totally. This is actually Aliens. The screenwriters had to wait to release the script to this, or like sell the script after to see if the Predator comic book series was gonna be successful.
Yeah.
So really, this was written very quickly.
Whoa.
Also, yeah, watch your language, Danny. Danny and I are on a first name basis.
Of course.
Of course we are. Why wouldn't we be?
Because you're not famous.
I'm kind of famous. Totally. I mean, I'm in a documentary.
Again.
I am famous.
I mean, I was on the news picture that one time where it said, "Local boy pees himself."
Yeah, I've been on the news multiple days in my life.
I was in the background once.
I was once in a photo of Danny DeVito. Danny DeVito. So that was fun.
You've met Danny DeVito?
No, absolutely not. I was lying completely. If I was in a picture with Danny DeVito, that picture would be my wallpaper. So the Predator is completely beating up everything, and Danny DeVito, Danny Glover,
Danny DeVito,
and Danny DeVito, like a bad boy he is, he's going in with a bulletproof vest with a gun, walking around going, "Where are you, Predator? Give me them eggs, boy." That was my Danny DeVito impression.
Your lightsabers would make a fine addition to my collection.
You're a mean one,
Senior Grinch.
Oh my god, this is actually an interesting scene because all of the sprinklers go off. And, so the Predator cannot walk in the water.
Oh. No, it can.
No, it can't because, its invisible suit isn't on.
Its invisibility. You would think they would have figured that out.
I
Like,
think
they can fly like 20 galaxies away to this planet, but they can't figure out how to make electronics work in water.
If it doesn't work in water, then why pick
Waterproof
a planet?
electronics.
Why pick a planet that's made up of, like, what is it, 60% water?
75% covered the surface is in water.
Yeah, that's a dumb thing. Because if you calculate your landing wrong, you're gone.
Well, I mean, they should be able to land a spaceship.
My point is that never mind, Adam.
I mean, if they can fly halfway across the galaxy and can't land a spaceship, then I don't think I want to meet the aliens.
I kind of would still want to meet the aliens, but I would want to picture, like, I would show them Seinfeld and say that it was a documentary about this group of people. So I would think that everybody, when they turned towards the camera, would have like a little theme. Oh, there goes Gary Busey. Gary Busey's not alive anymore. Man, what a way to say goodbye.
He falls surprisingly slowly. Like
See,
the Predator.
It can't work. His invisible suit can't. Dude, figure it out already.
Why isn't it working?
Because of the water, you idiot.
Was he not aware of that flaw in his suit?
You gotta
Also,
work with what you
he's
have.
covered in this like electronic suit, and it's malfunctioning and causing like you can see the electronics like putting sparks everywhere and like.
Well, yeah.
But it's not harming him at all in the slightest.
Well, yeah. Well, the Predator has a very rough skin, you know.
That still doesn't mean it
That's
can't
from
be a
personal
conductor.
Experience. How naughty. This reminds me of Mr. Meat from Rocky. I want to get that action figure.
This reminds me of a Scooby-Doo thing.
I remember that.
Where they go in the meat locker.
Yes. I don't remember which series or which episode, but
he got beef jerky or something.
Yeah, I remember that. Thank you.
Might have been. I don't know.
Thanks for reminding me of that, Adam. I really like that.
Jeez. It might have been the new one.
It might be.
Be Cool Scooby-Doo.
That seems like a Be Cool Scooby-Doo thing.
Which I actually
like.
Am not. I don't. I like it.
I don't hate Be Cool Scooby-Doo. I don't like it.
The animation style.
I hate the animation style, but
I think it's okay.
It's funny. It's a funny show.
It's a funny show.
Completely. I like how we're now reviewing Be Cool Scooby-Doo instead of the Predator.
Predator 2.
Sorry. Oh my god! So he's like shooting because the Predator took off his suit, didn't he? No, he didn't take off his suit. There goes the blood.
The green alien blood. Whoa, where have I seen that before? I don't know. If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Oh my god. And then his helmet is knocked off, isn't it?
That thing slimed me.
Okay, so this is probably going to end the exact same way. Actually, no, because this isn't going to end that way, because we're in 1 hour and 19 minutes, and it's an hour and 48 minutes long. So, minus like 7 minutes for credits.
So, how far are we through?
You're the math guy.
The math guy.
148.
We've got like 30.
119.
30 minutes left. Cool.
I'm gonna make sure. No, it's 30 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah, because it's...
Yeah, it is.
An hour 48 minutes long, and we're an hour 20 minutes in, so...
Yeah.
It's almost 30. These like gasping noises are really nice. I really appreciate that extra credit. The extra work he put in.
Yeah, so he's gonna take off the mask right now. I like how he knows exactly what to do to take off the mask.
The alien mask.
The mask he's never seen before. And watch how shocked he's gonna be. I'm gonna be really happy. Oh, that's one ugly mother. Oh, you know what? I really like the pattern on this one. I think it's a very interesting
Oh, it's still alive.
Oh, totally. It's not.
He doesn't look that shocked. What?
He talked. The Predator can speak.
He spoke English?
He did speak English. So for those of you who are joining us just now, we're recording a commentary to Predator 2, the greatest movie of all time.
What are you talking about? It's fantastic.
It is fantastic. That's why I said it was, Adam.
Those mandibles.
Like, one thing that I noticed about most Alien and Predator movies is, even if they're bad movies, the special effects are top-notch. Like, amazing. Unless they're CGI. For some reason. But the practical effects
CG really... just isn't there.
Mm-hmm.
It just isn't there.
No, but like in Alien Covenant,
the
CGI looked bad too. But the practical effects look great in Predator movies.
Are we gonna get into the practical effects versus CGI debate?
No, because both have their own resources. Both have their
Yes.
own uses. But practical effects I personally like a lot more because... Oh, so he's
Personally.
alive. Gary Busey's alive.
Personally, I prefer stop motion animation than to CGI, but
I like Muppets.
that's the
Did that just shoot Gary?
that actually like was the height of puppeteering at the time because they had a puppet ride a bicycle.
Interesting.
They had a puppet ride a bicycle.
Interesting. What an interesting idea. What an interesting thing
Are we
to
gonna
do.
talk about Muppets and Predator 2?
We've already... What have we covered? Politics. We've covered CGI versus
Muppets.
practical. We're going to talk about Muppets now.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, isn't that wonderful?
So he's on top of a rooftop again.
He is. You are correct about that.
Well, I think this is just like an homage to the beginning of the movie.
Is it?
Like they have to honor it already.
The Muppets take Manhattan.
What if it was just the Muppets Take Manhattan plus Jason?
Jeez.
What if Jason was a Muppet? Now we're covering
Jason Voorhees?
Jason Voorhees.
Not Jason and the Argonauts.
No,
Jason.
Jason Takes Manhattan, Jason Voorhees.
Oh.
Wait, Jason in brackets takes Manhattan Voorhees.
Oh.
Like he's a wrestler. Jason takes Manhattan Voorhees.
Oh boy.
I don't know if you know this, but I'm very talented with my voice.
I don't know if you know this, but I have a leg.
So right now
He's on the rooftop,
he's
and
on the rooftop.
the Predator is like hiding behind some things and stuff.
Yeah,
And then
absolutely.
he's like, "Whoa, look at that bad boy."
And I think it's really great that we have the opportunity to watch films like this in this modern era, because so much of what we see is censored. So having a film like this that is
What
not
is
afraid
this?
to make political messages, that is not afraid to reference drugs and alcoholism, it's a very refreshing touch. Don't you agree, Adam? This is NPR.
Oh boy, he's hanging onto the roof there.
So
He's
yeah,
on the very edge of the roof
Very
with
edge
the
of the
Predator.
But
He's
a
gonna
pred-
pull the Predator back up, and they're gonna lovingly kiss.
Adam, I think you just revealed a little too much of your fan fiction. So apparently predators, or Yautjas, know how to speak now?
Yeah. No, they learned it. They came here the first time, and all they were doing was learning English.
Yeah. So just a predator walks in and rolls
English.
into English
Clearly,
classes.
clearly, they were the only. English was the only language that they needed to speak because everybody speaks English.
On Earth, yep.
I mean, yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I just
Pretty much.
I can't get rid of the idea of a predator just...
I mean, they went to, what was it, like, where did they go in the first movie? Like some South American jungle?
Oh, yeah, totally.
To learn English.
Yeah. Oh my god.
So he cut his hand off, because the Predator was holding on to his hand, so he cut the Predator's hand off. And then the Predator just fell off the building. Grabbed onto a telephone wire,
Oh, but
crashed into somebody's bathroom.
Wait, so
That reminded me of
where's
this.
the explosion? Where's the explosion? Because he
There's
was
no explosion.
No, but he set off the little predator bomb.
But he hasn't exploded yet.
Is he just digging a hole? There's a window right there, dude.
Yeah, man.
Oh, no, he's just doing some DIY renovations.
Yeah. DIY home renovation with your boy Predator.
I like how they make Danny Glover one of the most, pardon my language, bad booty dudes in the movie, afraid of heights. Like, I can understand why you're afraid of this.
I'm not afraid of heights, I'm afraid of lengths.
Adam, that can be taken very wrong.
I'm afraid of widths.
That also can be taken very wrong. Should I send this to NPR saying, hey, give us a show?
No, don't give us a
I'm going to
show.
do that. I'm going to send this to every radio
You
broadcast
better
station
not.
I can. Because if we can produce this in my room and send it off to any radio broadcast station, it's cheap, it's effective, and I think we made some pretty good quality content right here.
And I think everybody's going to want to listen to this spectacular critical review of Predator 2.
It's spectacular, 1.5 hours long so far. So I'm sorry, what is the Predator doing?
Is that the
right now?
bomb, or... Okay, that's not some, like,
He's
bathroom.
just gonna cook up a homemade meal.
Yeah. So he got this magical technology that started a fire, and he's putting, like, stuff in it.
Wait, so now he's pouring some neon blue liquid that makes everything steam
Oh,
and
jeez,
makes
whoa.
everything fire.
It's a
Don't make this
blue
a voodoo
fire?
guy. Don't make the Predator voodoo.
He's voodoo. He's the voodoo guy.
I think he's doing that, though. I think that's what he is.
His fingers are weird, and I don't like it. He's doing drugs.
Oh, he made
It's
crystal meth. He made crystal meth.
It's 100% pure crystal meth that's somehow blue.
Adam, you know what that looks like. Oh, it's just an old lady's home.
Hurt, wake up. There's somebody in the bathroom.
Call the police.
Why doesn't anybody ever go to the police?
Nobody goes to the police anymore. Probably because the police are all taking drugs. Not taking drugs, taking drug people.
They're busy with drug wars.
So he made a
Yeah.
paste that he rubs on his body, and it magically heals him. That is a dumb idea. What Danny Glover was doing.
He's, like, climbing on some pole attached to the building.
But, like, it's a dumb idea.
It's a horizontal, diagonal pole, and he's climbing on it. And he's climbing up it. He's doing drugs. In your bathroom.
I'm fascinated at this scene because it really is a drug reference. Entirely. This lady gets a giant broom.
And the door gets busted down.
And he just runs away.
He's roided up, man. He's a roided up predator.
I love that line. I remember that line. Oh my god.
That's a lot of fish.
That's a lot of damage. You didn't even say it right though. That's a lot of fish. Sorry, I've auditioned for that role. No offense, but I feel like I should have gotten it. So, Danny Glover is now in an elevator shaft. I remember in Cats vs. Dogs when they were in an elevator shaft, and they were.
Don't know what you're talking about exactly.
The movie Cats vs. Dogs. Or is it Cats and Dogs? I don't remember. It's a spy. It's basically dogs run a spy organization against cats, and cats want to make every dog insane so that people will euthanize all of their dogs.
I actually think I know what you're talking about, but just the bare bones, remember that.
It's a very dark plot because they want to get everybody to euthanize their own dogs.
Yeah.
Because they've gone crazy by playing a giant CD.
You know what that reminds me of?
What?
The Academy Award nominated Boss Baby.
My goodness. What a great film. Alec Baldwin. The guy. Gary Busey was not in that.
But Gary Busey is in this.
Yeah. He's not going to answer that. You're dumb. Oh, they're in the Predator's spaceship.
Why did this look like something you'd see in Indiana
I was
Jones?
just thinking that. Because it's Indiana Jones.
It's like a Mayan temple or something that they're in,
Yeah, sure.
and it's a spaceship.
And somehow there's still fog on the ground anyway.
Yeah, man, it's fog. It's atmospheric.
Yeah, absolutely. 100%. Okay, so I have to give my props to the set designers because this is a very good looking piece of set, and it's also a very suspenseful scene because he's absorbing all of this new thing. He's like, "What is this? I've never seen this before." I have to give props to the people who made this. Now it looks like a church.
Is that the monolith from Space Odyssey?
I thought that too.
2001.
Yeah, absolutely. It does look like that. But
It's got carvings in it, so it's not.
oh my gosh. Here comes
There we go. That's the xenomorph skull right
That's the
there.
xenomorph skull right there.
So,
and a bunch of
fun
humans.
fact, they featured a xenomorph skull in the Predator's skull collection,
Proving that the
hinting
two universes
hinting at a shared universe.
proving a shared universe.
I'm
at
pretty
least.
sure that the Ridley Scott was like, "Yay, I want to be dragged into Predator 2."
But I'm pretty sure Ridley Scott was also like, at least this gives my
Movie more attention.
movie one more attention, and two, oh my gosh, here comes that.
Net.
Yeah, there's that. But it also gives Ridley Scott's movie recognition because everybody wants to see. It's like a Freddy versus Jason scenario.
Except,
And I think that when we watch these movies, our minds automatically go to the mindset of this is going to be bad. Let's just accept it.
yeah.
And that's why it doesn't seem so bad, at least from my part. What are you thinking so far?
I thought it was actually fine. It was.
I think
It
it's
was
a
fine.
very
It's a fine movie.
I notice movies from a technical aspect. So
Technically advanced movie.
yeah, it's a very good looking movie.
Give it that.
Video, it's like very well shot.
The plot is weak though.
It's a weak plot, but it's suspenseful. It does what you expect it to do, which is have an alien beat up a bunch of people and then die. So Danny Glover just like stabbed a dude. Stabbed the Predator.
Mama, just kill the man.
Yeah. So this is going
Very
on for way
upset.
too long. I have to admit this. This is taking me out of the movie.
Yeah, no, he's getting really upset with that stabbing. Like, in that amount of time, he could have just pulled the knife out. That doesn't even sound like a predator. I don't know what that sounds like.
It doesn't, and
It sounds like something you'd hear in Star Wars.
honestly, yeah. Who ADI I think did the effects for this, or was it Stan Winston? It was Stan Winston. Stan Winston. This was before ADI did the effects. So do you think that what they're going to do right now is pay homage to the original, which is basically the same ending?
Yeah, probably. The nuclear explosion
the nuclear explosion
thing.
and the laugh. I hope they do the laugh again. The laugh was honestly
Haven't you
scary.
seen this?
I have not. I've watched it to the subway
Oh,
part, and then
alright.
this is all new to me now.
This is all new.
Yeah. Oh, there's another one. There's more.
There are more.
That makes sense, honestly.
I like how their legs, like, when they go into the fog, it's kind of weird.
Yeah,
Like,
because
you
their
can
legs
see
just
that,
stop
right?
and it's not...
Because they just stop and there's no gradual.
Well, there's a small...
And now you can see
Now
that
you
their
can see
legs, yeah.
Don't drop that. That's your, like, only defense. So I'm kind of confused right now. What are they doing? So they picked up the guy. Do they have to I forgot what the Predator... Because the Predator's kind of like the Klingons, where they accept honor. So
And also...
do they respect him because he managed to kill one of their own?
The new episode, the first episode of season 11 of Doctor Who, that enemy in it.
I don't remember it.
It was like the Predator and it had the teeth in its face.
Oh yeah, that guy.
It really reminded me of the Predator.
So the Predators are now time travelers.
Yeah, man. That's before America.
It's true.
Unless they robbed a museum or something, I don't know.
Shoot, they set up... So this is like the scene from Indiana Jones now.
Yeah.
This movie is just kind of stolen from other things, which I think resulted in like a mismatched quality.
A Frankenstein's monster of a film.
Yeah, so some of it feels great, some of it feels bad. So are they taking off? Oh, that's cool.
That's a lot of headlights. That was a very long jump.
Effect. I like because of
Did
the
you see
propulsion.
how high he jumped?
Because of the propulsion. Because of all of that air blowing him, that had enough force to push him further.
And probably do some damage to his skin.
Well, it probably did. That's the thing. That's why he's knocked out, Adam.
That's why he's knocked out.
Have you not been paying attention?
Have you not been paying attention and speaking into your microphone?
Yeah. Because you don't speak into the microphone, Adam.
I know, and I'm awful because of it.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, so Danny Glover woke up.
He has no hair.
He does not... Actually, he does.
His hair looks gray, kind of.
Because he was covered in dust.
Oh. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So, I hope that the level comes out, because,
I haven't been speaking into my microphone this whole time.
The audio from the left-right from the movie has been pretty low the entire time.
Alright.
But maybe that's just because this was a semi-quiet scene. I don't know. Here comes the rescue operation, I think.
There comes the chopper, you gotta get to it. Haha, funny.
Very funny, Adam.
I already referenced that in the beginning.
Yeah, you did.
Because it's the first movie, haha.
Yeah. So this is a lot like the first movie, where it's Arnold Schwarzenegger, but like this is Danny Glover, walking slowly, covered in soot and mud and explosion stuff, and getting into the chopper.
He looks like a zombie.
So their entire plan was to capture the Predator.
That's not a very smart plan. He literally busted down that bathroom door and then through a brick wall. How are you going to capture him?
So is Gary Busey dead? I think so.
Maybe. Who knows?
Why are they still spotlighting him? You know?
This film, it's a really good film. It's about the human condition and what you feel. Is the predator human?
What is the
It's
Predator?
not a. Predator's not human, but is it a person? Directed by Stephen Hopkins. That's Stephen with a PH, kids. A pH of 7. That's a good pH for water.
So that was Predator 2, Adam.
Yes, it was.
How did you
Indeed.
how did you feel about Predator 2,
I
Adam?
feel fine, I guess. It was okay.
I think it was a good movie. Like,
Alright.
I'm a lifelong Alien and Predator fan, but
I'm an Alien fan for sure.
I think that clouds a little bit more of our interpretation of it.
Yeah.
But I think that for just a stop and watch kind of film, I really enjoyed it. There's this YouTube channel that does movie reviews, and they grade things on don't watch it.
What movie?
I forgot. But it's a don't watch it, rent it, and then buy it. And I would give this a solid rent it or even a buy it. Because it's such...
Would you give it a buy the collector's edition and then 3 different DVDs of it like you have?
Honestly, yeah. It's an interesting film. I really liked the film.
I feel like we should turn the music down a bit for this end part.
Oh, I already turned it down.
Alright.
But, I think that it has a plot.
It has a plot.
I guess
it's not the strongest part of the movie, but it is there.
I think the strongest part of the movie has to be the
You definitely, if you're going to a Predator movie, you're not going to it for the plot.
You're going for monsters and probably effects as well. And I think that's where this shines through. It's an effects-based movie. A lot like RoboCop, Starship Troopers. What shines isn't the plot, it's the effects. And they really upped themselves, especially even from the original, from the first Predator. They got really good at this stuff.
Does doing this make us professional film critics?
Absolutely. Adam.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
if we get enough views,
I mean,
on this,
if we get money from this, then it becomes a job. Then it is a profession, and we are film critics, professional film critics.
Absolutely.
Yes, absolutely.
So on a scale,
I think we're gonna get money from this. Totally.
So on a scale of 1 to 10. How much would you grade this movie?
I would grade it a 6.3 out of 10.
I would give it a solid 7 out of 10.
Yeah,
I think that
6-7 out of 10.
Going to this as a like if you're going to this expecting it to be a serious film that's going to be amazing. If you're going to this expecting it to be a Shawshank Redemption, you're gonna be let down. But if you're going to this knowing that it's a Predator movie, knowing that it's a 90s movie,
well, we have to keep in our minds that this was the second Predator movie. This was the only Predator movie before this was the first one, which maybe some people were disappointed with the change in because just in the movies.
It's a different setting, definitely.
But looking as a retrospective, it's fine, but I cannot speak for
I think that
viewing this for the first time
because
in
I
theaters.
saw Alien vs. Predator and Alien vs. Predator 2 before both of the original Predators. So I was adjusted to having a Predator in a non-jungle setting and around a lot of people and seeing more than one Predator.
And kind of being ridiculous.
So I think that this really is normal for me. It's definitely different from the first one. Is it better or worse? That's not my job to say.
I would say it's probably worse, but because sequels are generally worse than the first movie, it doesn't make it a bad movie.
I think that's all I have to say about it. Do you have anything?
No.
Okay, well, I think that if this gets enough attention, we should make another one.
Oh, totally.
What do you think we should make another one about? Like any movie.
Maybe an Alien Cubed. We gotta even it out.
Alien 3.
Alien Cubed.
Alien 3. Next one. Okay.
Oh boy. All right.
Okay. I I guess I'll just kind of...
Or maybe another Predator movie.
Yeah,
Who knows?
I guess I'll just kind of...
It'll be a surprise.
It'll be a surprise. I'll just kind of let us out of here, say thank y'all for listening, I guess.
To all the hours of this.
To all...
the very
1 hour and
well-produced
50,
audio.
Almost 2
Almost
hours
2 whole hours. Wow.
of just us watching a movie
and talking about it.
I gotta say, what a picture, you know?
I have to say, I'm sorry that this is how you decided to spend 2 hours of your life.
Anyway, thank you for watching. What are we gonna call this? We never came up with a title.
We'll come up with a title.
Title to be TBD, to be determined. Thank y'all for listening, and I guess I'll just get 30 seconds of room tone.